Hey Tails, guess what? A fan reached out to me and said they sometimes feel lonely. You know what that means, right? It's time for Sonic and Tails to talk about loneliness.
Oh, Sonic, that's a serious topic. I worry sometimes that I feel lonely and disconnected from others.
Don't worry, buddy. Everybody feels lonely from time to time. It's like when we have no one to sit next to at lunch, or when we move to a new city, or when nobody has time for us on the weekends. Loneliness is a common experience.
Yeah, I guess you're right, Sonic, but it seems like more and more people are feeling lonely these days. Did you know that in the UK, 60% of 18 to 34-year-olds say they often feel lonely?
It's true, Tails. In the US, 46% of the entire population feels lonely regularly. We're living in the most connected time in human history, and yet loneliness is on the rise. It's a paradox, my friend, and something we should be more aware of.
I always thought that loneliness only happened to people who struggle with social skills or don't know how to connect with others. But it turns out social skills make practically no difference for adults when it comes to social connections. Loneliness can affect everybody.
Absolutely, little buddy. Money, fame, power, chili dogs, social skills, supersonic speed. Nothing can protect you against loneliness. It's a part of our biology, like hunger. Loneliness makes you pay attention to your social needs, just like hunger makes you pay attention to your physical needs.
That's interesting, Sonic. Our bodies and brains have evolved to recognize what others think and feel and to form social bonds. Being social is ingrained in our biology.
Exactly, T. Our ancestors lived in groups, and being together meant survival. So, our bodies came up with social pain as a way to keep us connected. Social pain is like an early warning system to make sure we don't get isolated from the tribe. It's why rejections hurt and why loneliness is so painful.
So what can we do, Sonic? How can we escape the grip of loneliness and find connection?
Well, recognizing the cycle you might be trapped in is a good start. Loneliness often begins with an initial feeling of isolation, leading to tension and sadness. We start focusing on negative interactions and have negative thoughts about ourselves and others. That changes our behavior, and we start avoiding social interactions, which only perpetuates the cycle.
So we should try and recognize and break the cycle. Loneliness is a normal feeling everyone feels sometimes and nothing to be ashamed of. Sometimes we misinterpret others' intentions or create imaginary barriers that keep us isolated. By questioning our thoughts and assumptions, we can start to break free from the cycle of loneliness.
And let's not forget about our behavior, Lil Bud. We need to actively seek out opportunities for social interaction. Instead of avoiding invitations or pushing others away, we can take small steps to connect with people. It can be as simple as reaching out to a friend we haven't spoken to in a while or joining a new club or group.
Remember, it's important to manage our expectations. Not every interaction will lead to an immediate deep connection, and that's okay. The goal is to exercise our connection muscles and gradually strengthen them over time.
And if loneliness persists and becomes overwhelming, Tails, it's crucial to seek professional help. There's no shame in asking for support. Sometimes, having a trained professional guide us through our emotions can make a world of difference.
Together, we can overcome loneliness and build meaningful connections. Let's make an effort to reach out to someone today, whether it's an old friend, a family member, or even a new acquaintance.
Totally, my foxy friend. That's the spirit. Let's go out there and make a positive impact. By fostering connections, supporting one another, and spreading kindness, we can create a world where loneliness is less prevalent. I hope that helps our fan. Remember, you can always leave a comment on YouTube and tell us how you are feeling. Thanks, and see you next time.